All right, here we are with the last installment of the AFC. We're going to break down the West over-unders for 2026. As you know, I'm Wes Hood, got the big dog over there in the studio. We're just so amped up about this episode. We already broke down the NFC last week, and now we're finishing up with the AFC. Cody, I know uh, I know you got one of your teams is in the AFC West, so I'm going to let you start it off. Who are you going to start off the AFC West breakdown with?
um,
I
where
bet,
you want to start? Are you
I
trying to
bet
throw
I
down
know.
Hebrews?
I bet I know. I've been listening to you in the barbershop, Cody. I know. I know.
Yeah,
I
and
tell you what. Just start with your number one team.
number one team is the Denver Broncos. There I go again with this stupid 9.5 that the freaking DraftKings and everybody else is putting out. Just lowballing. You lowballed my Texans. You lowballed my freaking Patriots, and now you're lowballing my
Oh
Broncos.
well,
And
well there you go.
I'm coming at you. There's a 3-leg parlay right there, everybody. That's a slam dunk. 3-leg right there. Over 9.5 Denver Broncos. I got Denver. Shout out to P out there, Patrick P. I got Denver Broncos going to Super Bowl this year. That's how high on Denver Broncos I am. I'm
I,
putting it right now. I got them high on Denver. I thought with the healthy Bo Nix that they beat the Patriots last year. I was fired up about it, even though I love Drake May. Drake May is my dog. I think with the healthy Bo Nix, they beat New England last year. You add Jalen Waddle to this team, this offense. Sean Payton Sean Payton and Bo Nix got the whole Drew Brees thing going on. Shout out to Drew with his gold jacket, awesome for him. And the defense, you're talking about. I would put them at number 2 in the AFC, right behind Houston, as total defense. Patrick Surtain, one of the best cornerbacks out there. You got Nick Bonito, one of the best pass rushers in the game. Oh, this is not even close, man. Don't Corey in the barbershop. Corey's watching this. Corey's been hating on Denver. Corey, we're gonna come after you. We're gonna find out where you live in BSL. We're gonna come after you.
Yep. So that's why I knew that was coming. I saw a little bit of a little something brewing up. I guess we answered our question from the AFC East what the biggest discrepancy was. So Denver tied with New England with the 14 wins, now back down to 9.5. I think it's simple. 9.5. They will go over that. They're right in the middle of the pack on strength of schedule. Bo Nix is only going to get better. Sean Payton is a mastermind, like you said. Drew Brees is in the Hall of Fame. A, a lot of it on talent, but some of it was Sean Payton. So I think this is easy. I'm again. Cody's wanting to give y'all some extra with the playoffs and the Super Bowl. I'm not going to give y'all any extra. I'm not going to say Denver's going to the Super Bowl, but I do think they go over the 9.5 wins there. Speaking about love affairs like Cody has for Denver, how about the love affair going on down there for the Chargers with old Mr. Justin? What he's probably going to hyphenate to
Yeah, it's gonna
Herbert
be like
Beer now.
Herbert Beer Herbert, something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, out there loving on the field. Absolutely threw up in my mouth when I saw it. Cody and I have been talking about it all week. Chargers got a tough schedule, 11-6 last year. This I'm gonna tell you right now, Cody. This is my last time that I'm going in on the Chargers, and hopefully it's the last time the rest of the nation goes in on Herbert and the Chargers. But this is their make or break. They're at 9.5. I think they go over here and hit the 11-6 that they had last year.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. This is my last year of having some type of defense for Justin Herbert. I don't know how in the world when I look at these preseason quarterback rankings that he is in the top 10 when winning no playoff games. That one year they freaking what were they up 28 points or 21 points
Oh,
against Jacksonville?
Jacksonville? Yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
then the next year, he goes to Houston and he throws 4 interceptions
The
against
same thing
Houston.
that Trevor gifted him with the year before.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then last year, goes to New England, throws like 10 passes, like 10, he goes 10 for 25, 110 yards, and no touchdowns.
Yeah.
And every single year, ESPN, everybody else has him in the top 10 above guys like Dak Prescott or above guys like Sam Darnold that just won a Super Bowl or above guys like Bo Nix that I just talked about that went to the AFC Championship, took his team to the AFC Championship game this year. I mean, come on now. I mean, can we
Yeah.
stop? His offensive line was hurt last year. Oh, no, I'm tired of excuses. I'm gonna give him this last year, just like you said. But they don't do something this year, man. Forget them, dude. I mean,
Um,
you probably got your best play caller and your offense coordinator that you ever had. And I do like with the offensive line getting healthy. He didn't have both tackles, both Slaughter and the big guy Alt out of Notre Dame.
oh no,
Both
those are
tackles,
big. Yeah, those are big
yeah,
losses for
it's
sure.
big losses. But man, you got to step up, dude. At the second half, I feel like they're just like the Colts last year, where they started off good. They beat the Chiefs down there, and I think, golly, they play in Brazil or something like that. They beat the Chiefs. They were started off hot, and then they just fell off a cliff like the Colts did. Uh, I also got them going over, but they don't do it this year. I'm done with them.
Yeah, writing them off. Good coach, decent defense, fairly talented team. I'm going to go over on the 9.5. Um, this is one of the this was my trickiest one here, Cody. I'm going to go with Kansas City here. 6-11 last year, 10.5 point win total this year. Didn't finish all that well, but still have a pretty tough schedule this year. I actually have the Chiefs going under 10.5, even with Patrick Mahomes coming back. It might be right around there. I think Kelsey takes a huge dive here. The Rashi Rice, I'm overhearing about this dude. I never saw where he's like Zay Flowers to me. It's like I don't see where everybody sees it. Please prove me wrong this year. I'm pulling for both of the young men, but I have Kansas City going under 10.5.
I completely agree. I don't know how Vegas. I guess Vegas just loves Mahomes so much and Andy Reid that they got him going. They got him at 10.5. I don't see it. I thought last year was the end of the dynasty when Mahomes got hurt. They finished 6-11, and Travis Kelce was talking about retirement and getting married and riding off into the sunset. And I just think that we're seeing the end of the era of Reed, Mahomes, and Kelsey. And I don't know what Reed does. Maybe Reed retires, but I just don't trust this team as far as like I don't trust their offensive line. You know what I mean? I hate to say that, but there's a reason that Mahomes got hurt. There's a reason that has had so much like he had more rushing yards than he's ever had last year. I don't trust their secondary. I they I don't think that was a good idea by getting rid of McDuffie and trading him. And then they got a first round pick and Mansour Delane at LSU, but that's a rookie, dude. We've seen rookie cornerbacks. You're going to have to go against some studs. We just talked about Jalen Waddle and Cortland Sutton in this division. You know what I mean? There's going to be games that you got to go against some studs out there. Yeah, I think you got to play. Maybe I don't know if they play Cincy, but if you do, you got to play against Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. This is going to be a big jump for you going from college to pros and putting all that pressure that you're now cornerback number one out there. And I mean, like I said, I just don't think they had that same magic that they did with winning back-to-back Super Bowls. And I don't think anybody's scared of them no more.
No, no, that's a big call right there at the end there, Cody. I totally agree with you. I think they reached they had a little reach for Delane as well. So I think under. I'm not saying they're going to fall to 2 or 3 wins, but I got Kansas City with the under there. That leaves us with our last team, the Las Vegas Raiders, 3-14 last year, 5.5 point over under. really tough schedule like the rest of the AFC West here. I actually think they go under here. I'm pulling from Mendoza. I think Cousins is going to start, but they've got like a team that like a 13-year-old would put together. They're like, okay, you want a good pass rusher. All right, let's get Max Crosby and we'll get Ashton Genty. And, we got the number one overall pick. You need a bunch of other stuff there also. They've got some big pieces there. So, unfortunately, I think they go under. They've had a new coaching staff, for years on years on years and offensive coordinators. So, 3-14, I think that's a similar a win total for them again this year, coming in last in the AFC West. Cody, you got any surprise punchline here?
No. My punchlines are all out tonight. This is the end. You got the good stuff in the other videos, and you just got some good stuff with Denver Broncos. But this is going to be. I do think this is going to be a surprise team. I do think that if you overlook them, you're going to be in a dogfight in the fourth quarter. Now, not saying that they're going to win, but with Kirk Cousins, he can really get a team going. We saw that when he was with Atlanta last year in that second half. But I still don't trust their offensive line. There's a reason that Geno Smith was on his back and Ashton Genty was on his back all last year. Now, I know they got the good center out there, but can anybody in the comments out there tell me who their left tackle is, who the left guard is, who the right guard is, who the right tackle is? Nobody can say.
I can only tell you the center because he came from Baltimore this year, and it was like
That's right. And he got the biggest deal that a center's ever gotten in all of NFL free agency. And so I just don't think that they have, like you said, I think you said it right. It was like a pick 'em in like when you play flag football in recess. It's like, all right, we got Genty, we got Brock Bowers, we got Max Crosby. Okay, all right. Well, it's looked pretty good. It's like, but you need the rest. You got 4 good guys, but you need the rest of the team, and they don't have that rest of the team.
Yep. So I assume you're taking the under there, Cody?
Yeah, I'm going under the 5.5.
Okay, so list the AFC West out for me.
I got Denver 1. I got Los Angeles Chargers 2, Kansas City 3, and the Las Vegas Raiders at 4.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It finally, on the last one, Cody and I came together and we did it. So I will tell you this. We go back and forth. He and I battle. If he and I agree on it, you may want to take it to the old bank. I will say that. So it doesn't happen too often, but AFC West breakdown there. Cody, do you have anything left to say for the AFC West, AFC at all?
I mean, just like I said, just looking forward to the season. I hope everybody stays healthy. I don't like injuries at all. I just want to, like I said, just want everybody to do good this year. Make sure, Wes, we tell everybody about upcoming episodes, upcoming topics that we're about to cover for the next couple of weeks coming up. And I might be this week. I might be doing something by myself as far as college goes. So might do a little preseason top 10, top 15, maybe a top 12. This is a 12-team playoff. I might come out with my top 12 teams and to look into college football. So be on the lookout for that, guys.
Yeah, that's right. And be on the lookout. Cody and I want to do the NFL superlatives. And we may even do a little bit more fantasy stuff as people are starting to pivot into their fantasy drafts and things like that. And as Cody mentioned, he may be going solo next week. We have some unfortunate news in the Fresh Cut podcast world. Unfortunately, we have lost a good one right here, as you see in my back. I will be traveling to Texas to celebrate my cousin Derek, who suddenly passed away. He was one of the bravest dudes I had ever met. Here he is, 1,000 feet above the ground here. He will be certainly missed. Shout out to Derek. So I will be gone next week. Cody is going to break down some college, but we really appreciate y'all sticking with us, and we will see you next week.